to another episode on Haut Beyleron. So we're in the first set of May, or the first fortnight of May, first half. As you remember, we're running two-day months. We may actually start to drop that back to one after this episode, just because we're running out of things to do and it's taking a bit longer to progress than I thought. So last episode was literally just doing stuff for neighbours' farms. However, looking at the map, we've got a lot of weeds in 39, our field. Does also need lime, but we can't do that just yet. We're still waiting until we cultivate a bit more, get some more rocks, get them into the crusher, and get some more lime happening. So anyway, first things first, we are going to look into clearing the weeds out of there. So, plan of attack, we'll get the stayer out, we'll grab the weeder, because we've got the narrows on this and there is already a crop in field 39. We want to make sure we don't destroy that. So we were nowhere near it. Well, we were too far to the side. There we go. So we'll get the weeds cleared out of there. And then we'll look at what we can move on to next. Going to be a bit difficult because we can't see, you can just barely. It's kind of hard to see anything other than the weeds. So what we might, no, we don't have GPS on this thing yet. I was going to say we'll get the GPS out and we'll do our tracks, but unfortunately we haven't quite set it up properly. What we might do is we'll take the fence across, we'll get the GPS put onto that. But anyway, we'll get this done and we'll see you guys once we're finished. Okay guys, so not sure if you noticed on our last pass up, but looking at that, our canola is ready to harvest. And that is ready to harvest? Oh no, it's just reached its next growth stage. Never mind. So that's good. By next month, so another couple of in-game days, we are going to be ready to harvest, which is good. Now, I'm sort of wondering, and no, that hasn't gone to its next growth stage either, so I don't think we'll be able to fertilize that patch. It's getting frustrating, that one little slither. Anyway, we'll crack on. Okay guys, so that was the last little slither. We have missed a few little bits. We're not going to worry too much about that because it's not going to affect the overall yield greatly. So what we'll do, we'll run back, we'll put this away, we'll pick up our fertilizer spreader and we'll just see if we can in fact get the last of that fertilizing done on this strip. I don't think we're going to be able to do this side, but over in the other field where it's gone on to its last growth stage before harvest, we'll double check that because there's a high chance that it may have gone up as well. But yeah, if we jump into here and have a look, we've got that full section that isn't double fertilized. So we'll just do a quick might use too much. Pressing the wrong button there. It is working. Perfect. So we will get this section done. We'll jump across into the other bit and see if that's able to be done, but I don't think it will be. I reckon we'll have to wait for the next growth stage on that entire field, or that entire paddock, before we can actually fertilize that bit as well. Now that other bit should be down around here somewhere. Pretty good working width on this thing, so that should have covered it. Let's have a look. Yep. So apart from a very tiny speck right in the middle of 40 and 41, that's that field done. So we'll turn around, head back up that strip, and we'll try and fertilize the other side. Don't think this is going to work though. Can't see any texture change happening there. No. So we still can't do that until this field goes on to its next growth state. That's okay. We'll just make sure we catch it when it happens. We've got plenty of fertilizer sitting here. Now, we've done enough neighbourly good deeds as of late. We're not going to, actually we'll stick this down in the end. Oh no, we've got seed in there. Do that. That can park right there. Shut him down. We'll double check our chickens. We'll check our bees. 446 litres. I think that's about half of what they can have, so we'll take care of that in the next day. And yes, we do have a pallet of honey there, so we'll get rid of that quickly. Now, actually, something we may do, if there's nothing we can do in, well, nothing we can purchase in the used machinery, is we've downloaded a mod that will allow the beehive to spawn a lot more than just one pallet at a time. So I reckon we'll sell that spawn point and get another one. Alright, so we need to bring them in a bit. Lovely, we'll leave the stayer there. One should do for now. We could probably do with a pressure washer on the farm, couldn't we? Don't think I've put one in yet. Yep, we could do with a pressure washer on the farm. What we're probably going to end up doing is actually converting this into a shed as well. Or placing a shed down there just for that extra storage. But anyway, use machinery. There's not a great deal there we can use. Like the wheel loader is great. That's a hell of a bargain. But we have no need for it while we've got the front loader and we're not doing anything large. Like that's a silage sort of thing. We're not doing silage, we're not doing lumber. We don't need another trailer. Ooh, 62% off the speed tiller. Can we get that in the K line? We can. But 405 kilowatts, 550 horsepower to move it. We don't have that. So anyway, yes, before we construction. Oh, you can rename your chicken pastures. That's pretty cool. So where would it be? Production? No, animals, I reckon. Yep. Okay, so we've got to get rid of the other one first. What we'll actually do... No, we are better off having that over here, aren't we? So we're going to have to move that half-empty pallet. We may just super strength this out of the way if we can't move it already by hand. Oh, we can move it by hand. Oh. Don't run with pallets. We don't want to stand there. Perfect. So as you can see, we've now gone from 1 to 18 pallet places. Like, granted, it is 9 times more expensive, but we can live with that, especially if it's just going to allow us to forget about the bees for a few days at a time and concentrate on our own thing. Now, something we could really use coming up in the used machinery is a lawnmower of some description. But anyway, we'll see if anything changes in there tomorrow. Okay, so halfway through May now. Let's see if we have any other. That's a planter. 12 meters wide. Corn, sunflowers, soybeans, beets, and cotton. And it's not really anything that we need. We've got ours at the moment, so obviously nothing in there we can do. So what we are going to do instead is move this machinery and the trailer out the way. I'll move the equipment and the trailer out the way. And we're going to place a shed down. Whoop, wrong way. Because we are seriously lacking in storage at the moment. Unfortunately, you can't put this cultivator down, fold it up. It would take up a lot less space. I mean, for example, fold it up. Yep. Okay, so we'll clean this up and we'll see you guys when we start putting down either some foundations or some sheds. Okay, so quick little tidy up. Pretty much just so we can make this area free for enough space to put a shed down. So, sheds. Now, obviously we've already got the easy shed down. Turns out these $340 sheds, or $340,000 sheds, have actually meant to have solar power on them. So that's where the cost comes from. You apparently make that back with the solar power. But at the end of the day, all we really need is one of these. Okay, so that cost us just over 10 grand, and we've now actually doubled. Yeah, we've doubled our shed space. What we're going to do is tidy this up a bit, a little bit of landscaping. We'll actually put some fencing along the front of the yard here. So let's have a little play around with the construction tool, which we haven't really done too much of, and we'll time lapse the fence building.
I can't believe that you came into my life. You made me feel again. Now it's my turn. You say you've always been a little bit shy, but I can put an end to.
Not sure what's going on there. Whoa. Nothing is. Okay. And we can't do a full-size gate there. It's alright.
Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me. So baby, spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the
Okay, so how did we do? How does that look? For some reason it wouldn't let me bring it into here. I'm assuming because of the water tank. And it wouldn't let me get any closer to the shed, but that's fine. Gives us a little walkthrough. We might still actually just try and put that that'll work. What I would like to do is obviously plant a few more trees down along there somewhere. And we won't worry about putting a fence in there because it may impede us getting some larger machinery in the future. But anyway, that's all of our storage that we need. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll clean up off camera and move everything around, make sure we've got everything stored properly. So our drills and our planter, they'll come into here. Probably put the cultivator in this side as well, and that way we've got tractor storage over that side. But anyway guys, thanks for joining in. Hope you liked the video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell for future upcoming episodes. And we'll see you guys next time.